Hello guys, AlgsMatter here, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do one of my favorite algorithms, Perm. So I like Perm because it's fast, it's super easy to learn, and it's just one of those base algorithms that comes up enough, but not a lot, but it's just like a fast algorithm that you're super happy when you get it. When you're in the middle of a solve, you're just happy, unlike maybe a Perm, which I'll be having to teach you that also. Because this is my whole PLL series, this is the first episode for Perm. And yeah, I'm just starting with Perm because it's one of my favorites, and it's probably one of the biggest algorithms on the cube. Okay, so you may be asking, what is Perm? Well, first of all, you need to know what a perm is. It's short for permutation. It's basically like an algorithm, but you do it when a cube looks like a certain way. For instance, if you're a beginner using the CFOF method, when you see a piece like this and you want to put it in this spot, you do a certain amount of moves to get it in that spot. That's a sort of permutation. It's like an algorithm. When you do it, when a cube looks one certain way. So there are 27 or 29, I believe, either one, different permutations for PLL. And basically what this is meaning is there are 29 different ways this cube can look in PLL. And if you're wondering what PLL is, it's when yellow is completely done, white is completely done, and these bottom two layers are completely done. And all you have to solve is this layer up here. So there are 27 different ways it can look once this, and these bottom two are all the way solved. There are 27 different ways, and you can solve them all using one algorithm for every permutation. In this video, though, I'm going to be teaching you Perm, which looks like this once you get good at it. But for now, don't worry about going this fast. Okay, so now that I'm here, I also need to catch you up. So since I just did it really fast for you guys, I'm just going to teach you guys how to get here from your solved cube, which I asked you to have in the beginning. If you don't have that, they're going to be minor problems. So if I were you, I would definitely recommend having the cube solved, like I said before. So yeah. So this is how you get there. And I'm going to be teaching you this in more detail later, of course. I'm just getting you there so that you can even do it in the first place. So just to do this, bring this side up, the right side goes up, and make sure you're, it doesn't really matter what side you're facing as long as yellow's on top and white's on bottom. So I could be facing any direction. But in this video, I'm going to be having red to the left side. And that could help you a little bit, I'm not really sure. Just to make you more aware of what I'm doing, I'm just having red on the left. So just bring this right side up, this piece right here, move it over here, so just do top this way. Bring this right side down. Bring this front this way. Bring this side up. Bring this side up here that way. Bring this side down. Bring this top this way. Bring this side down. Bring this front this way. Bring this thing up twice. Bring this side this way. Put this in, and go one more this way. And now just continue watching the rest of the video. Now you're in perfect position. That's Perm. And I'm about to explain to you why it's called Perm. I'm going to show you how the pieces move, and we're going to go into more depth with this. So I hope this video is going to be helpful to you. I haven't seen many videos on how to do algorithms, so I'm just hoping these videos are helpful to people. Yeah, let's dive right into learning Perm. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to teach you why it's called Perm. And the reason it's called Perm is because if you would look, these pieces are all solved, as you can see. They match up with the red. Even if they were here, they're still solved because they make up their line. So the first thing you do when you see a Perm is you want to match up this line. Okay, well, actually, I have to teach you what Perm looks like before you can know when you even get to a Perm. So a Perm is basically when you have one full side, and when you turn it to the right and you bring it up, the pieces that are unsolved look like a J. I'll show you that and then try to explain it to you more. So as you can see, these 4 pieces are solved. 1, 2, 3, 4. These pieces are all solved right here. And these pieces are all unsolved. They need to move around. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 pieces up here are all unsolved. And you need to get this to here, because this is orange, and you want this orange to be here, and you want this green to be right here. And you need this orange and blue to be here, orange and blue. And you need this orange and green to be here, orange and green. So it's just these 2 pieces switching around, and these 2 pieces switching around. If you would look at that, and instead of doing just kind of follow your finger on the top, the yellow, on top of the unsolved pieces. See, these are solved, so I wouldn't want to jab into that, because that's solved. So and don't count the middle either about that. So it's like, it looks like a J, if you can kind of see that. The unsolved pieces do. So that's how you'll be able to tell if you have J-Perm. Now, if your cube looks something like this, then you may be confused, because these pieces are solved right now, but this does not need. This is not solved. This is not solved. This is not solved. But this is still a J-Perm. It's just you don't have it oriented right. So when you see this full bar, in any circumstance, every permutation, this has to be matched up with the full side. Whether it's a full blue line, a full orange line, I don't really know. But it has to be matched up with the rest of its color on the bottom layer. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to actually do this permutation. Unlike maybe some other YouTubers, I'm not even going to give you the letters. I'm honestly just going to try to teach you this so that you remember almost right away. You might have to watch this video once or twice through, but I'm going to try to get it so you remember this straight up, and it shouldn't be too hard for you. I bet many people aren't even watching this video who are actually looking to do J-Perm, because J-Perm is so easy they can just learn it even by just doing numbers and letters, like 2R, L. It's not really very hard to learn at all. It's very easy. But I'm going to try to teach you guys so that you remember easy. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to be holding it so that this J curve, the curve on the bottom of the J, curve, when it's really a straight line, you want, like, this piece right here needs to be facing you. Not on the left, though, on the right. So the J, if you turn the cube up like this, the J needs to be a true J. See, if I was holding it like this, the J would not be a J. It would be like a weird thing. If I held it like this, it would be like a weird letter. This would be like that. So it needs to look like a J when you bring it up. And if you would just want a simpler way to do that, just look at the full side that you should have already matched up, and then turn it to the right once. And you should see this bar of 2 of the same, and there should be another bar of 2 of the same over here. So yeah, that's how you hold it. And now we're going to learn how to move it. So the first thing you do once you get here is you want to see white teeth. And I just say this so that you can remember. And the right side up is what you need to bring up. Now actually, before I teach you this move, I want you to know something called the Righty move. If you already know the Righty move, then just skip until I'm done. I'll have the link in the description for when I'm done describing the Righty move. So the Righty move is one of the most essential things that you need to know in order to learn all these PLLs faster. And the Righty move is basically a set of 4 moves that's like very common in a lot of algorithms. So all the Righty move is bringing the right side up, because it's called the Righty move. So that's how you can remember to bring the right side up. And so you want to see white teeth. You don't want to hide the teeth. You don't want to see dirty teeth. You want to see the white teeth on the right side because it's called the Righty move. Then you want to use, okay, actually, let me show you how to hold it so that this makes it easier for you. These 4 fingers on your left hand should be in the back. And also, your cube does not have to look like this for you to be able to do a Righty move. You can do a Righty move from anywhere. This thumb, put it on this middle piece right here. This thumb, put it on this bottom white right here. And these 4 fingers, put them on the top here. Actually, I say 3 because I like 3 more. Some people might do 4, but I like 3 because it's like there are 3 pieces up here. So I just fit my 3 fingers here and ignore the pinky. Same with down here. So hold it like this. Then use this thumb to keep this middle layer tight while you bring this up, because otherwise that could happen it's bad. So use this thumb and your middle finger back here to kind of overlap and keep that steady. So this is how you do the righty move. Keep your hands in the position that you have them. If you need to go back, go ahead. So first of all, like I was saying, you bring up the right side because it's called the righty move, and you make sure you see white, clean teeth. You don't want to see dirty, clean. So look up at white, clean teeth. Also, if you bring this down, you won't be seeing teeth because your fingers will be covering all the spots. So this way, you get to see at least 2 teeth. So make sure you bring it up like that. Then you'll notice this index finger and this index finger are in a perfect position to flick this top layer either to the right or to the left. So just notice that. That's why I have my hands in this placement. So anyway, you're going to be using this finger. You're on your right side. Remember, it's called the righty move. So the first 2 moves have to do with your right hand. You're bringing it up with your right hand, seeing the white teeth on the right side. Oh, that was a bad voice crack. So you're bringing the white up, seeing these white teeth. Then you're going to use this index finger and push. Now you may have trouble. That would be because this index finger may just be blocking your path to turn, actually. So when you turn, make sure you're not keeping this finger rigid. Make sure you're like kind of letting go and then putting it back on. That should help a lot. And like if you have to, you can just lightly skim. And what I like doing actually, I like lightly skimming the back of this piece right here and pushing hard with this hand so that it goes right into place. Even though this cube is magnetic and it goes into place anyway. See, it kind of clicks. It always clicks. This is a very good cube. You don't have to have this kind of cube. You could have a Rubik's cube and still be able to do it pretty fast. Here, I'll give you an example. I just happen to have a cube right next to me. Look how fast you can do it. This cube is not magnetic. It's not very good. Okay, so back to the righty move. So just like I was saying before, if you're already in this position and you're just like stuck and on hold, give me a second. So you should be up and you should use this right finger to push over. And I like pushing hard and skimming so it goes right into place. But yeah, push right over once. Then what you want to do is you want to hide these white teeth back down. So you're still using your right hand and that's it. You're not using your left hand at all yet. So bring this back down so you don't see the white teeth anymore. Match them back up with the remaining whites. So there's one missing piece. Or wherever you're doing this from. Like you could just be doing the righty move from here. But I'm doing it from here, so there's one missing piece. But you have to bring this right side back down. It kind of feels natural. See that? It feels kind of natural. And then you're going to have a little bit of trouble doing this if your cube, like doing it this fast, if your cube doesn't have good corner cutting. And corner cutting is, if you don't know already, corner cutting is just how far your cube can like cut when this is offset. So my cube is very good. It can go like 50 degrees and still go up. Like all the way over here, still go up. So it's important to have a good corner cutting cube. But if you don't, well then you're just going to have to go a little bit slower. Like I'd say that is probably the best you're going to get. Maybe like that. But yeah, you need to have a good cube to be able to do it like that fast. But that's not the full righty move. There's still one more move. Because like I said, if you remember, there are 4 moves. So the next thing you do, you go up, see the white teeth. You go this way, you bring this back down. Then there's only one finger in a good position to do something. And that's how you're going to know, well, these 3 fingers should still be here. That's how you're going to know what to push. So you're not just going to bring this back up because you just brought it down. And there's not really anything to do. You could use this finger back here to push, but that's kind of weird. You could use this finger back here to push, but no, the only good finger in a good position to do something is this index finger. It's in a great position just to push this right over. And that's just exactly what you'll do. You're going to be pushing this over with your left index finger. Now you may have trouble with this, and that would be because you're squeezing with your right hand too hard. And that would not allow you to push, and you'd have trouble. So make sure you're just letting it glide across these top fingers up here. And yeah, that's the righty move. Once you get it, it'll look something like that. Practice that a lot before you practice Perm. I would recommend not coming back to this, and you can pretty much do it that fast. Maybe not that fast, but like that fast at least. It should be in your head. When I say righty move, you should be like, oh, I know what that is immediately. You shouldn't even have to think. And yeah, that's just part of cubing. It's a huge part of cubing. So yeah, I should have had a whole video tutorial on that, not just J-Perm. Sorry for wasting your time if you already knew the Righty move. But you need to learn the Righty move, so please learn it. And on with J-Perm. Okay, now that we know the Righty move, we can learn J-Perm more efficiently and effectively. So, a lot of times in my videos, I'll be saying, do the first 3 moves of J-Perm, do the first move of J-Perm, do the second move of J-Perm, do the first 2 moves of J-Perm. And that just makes it easy, because J-Perm is, like, I don't think bring it up, go this way, bring it down, go that way. I just done it so many times that my fingers are like, they just know it. Like, when I hear Righty move, my fingers just know what to do. I don't even have to really think. My fingers go into the right position immediately. I don't do this like, oh, I'm stuck. There's nothing to push. Now I have to change hands. No, I just know what to do immediately. But that comes with a lot of practice. And also a great way to practice the Righty move is just to do this for like 10 minutes. I know it'll get boring, but you just gotta do it. Maybe while watching this video you could do it. Or just watch one of my other entertaining videos on my second channel, Steel Samurai 05. That'll be at the end of this video. Probably there will be a channel link. But the best way to practice the Righty move is to just do it continuously over and over again. And a little trick I'm going to teach you is, if you do the Righty move 6 times, it goes back to where it was. So that's really cool. So you can use that to your advantage and just keep doing the Righty move over and over again, as long as the amount of times you're doing it is divisible by 6. You're seeing, if I do it 12 times, yeah, it went back to normal. Ignore this piece, it got flipped in the process. I accidentally flipped it. My finger did. But it goes back to the process as long as you don't flip anything. Okay, so now hear what you came for. J-Perm, finally, I keep saying I'm going to do it, but then I get into new things that are essential. And now we finally have all these stepping stones to do J-Perm. So first of all, you're going to be holding the cube the same way I taught you how to do the Righty move, but if you skip that part, it's just like this. With these 3 fingers on the top, this finger here, and then these fingers are just kind of casual, just like this. With this finger in the middle, and these fingers in the back, all resting on a different face. So now what you're going to do is you're going to do the first 2 moves of the Righty move, which are bringing this up and using this finger to push. You should already know that. I informed you that you should have practiced the Righty move, but if you did it, well then still practice it and come back and watch this video later. So the first 2 moves of the Righty move, when I say that, it's just pop into mind that. It just makes it easier both for me and for you. Actually, it's the first 3 moves of the Righty move. It's up, out, and then down. So that's the first part of this J-Perm. The first 3 moves, don't be tempted to use this finger. I know it might be tempting, but only do the first 3 moves. Then use this finger that's back on this piece and kind of like tilt the cube back so it's easier for you maybe. Tuck this little pinky underneath. Keep these 2 hands like over the cube a little bit like that is where I like to keep it. And yeah, so once you have this done, kind of just like use this finger and push. Now if you're having a lot of trouble with this, you could just push with this index finger straight forward and it'll push this back. But that kind of makes it a lot slower. So if I were you, I would just use this finger and push like that. It makes it a lot faster of an algorithm. That's how it's meant to be. So the next thing, you'll be really happy. This is why I taught you the Righty move, so that it would make it a lot easier for you. And the other people who have taught this, which I have 10 siblings, so I've had to teach a lot of people this algorithm. They can all do the cube in a fairly small amount of time. And once you learn all the PLLs, you'll be probably down. I'd say 30 seconds at least. 25 about average. Right now I'm a 20 average, I believe, and my best is 12. PLL has helped me a lot. I do not know full LOL yet. I don't know if I'll be making a series on that. Maybe I'll learn it with you guys. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, so let's go back to where we were and where you probably still are because you're stuck. So I did the first 3 moves of the Righty move, and I use this flexible finger to bang. Turn it this way. Don't push. You pull it downwards with gravity. So remember, pull it downwards with gravity. Don't push. Pull it downwards with gravity. So first 3 moves of the Righty move, pull it downwards with gravity. Or with this finger, push. But I learned pull it down with gravity. And then once you're done pulling it down with gravity, then you can do a full righty move. And this just makes this move super easy. And this is how it should look right now. These will be a different color, and this will be a different color. But these should be matching, and these should be matching. Because you may have done it so that the red side was not fully done. It could have been the green side and the orange side. So as long as it just looks similar to this, this should be white. This should be full color. This should be, I don't know. This should be full color, and this should be full. This should be full. If it does not look like this, resolve your cube and go back. Because I did everything right, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now you kind of want to glance to the right, and you'll see that you have this double white pair. And then kind of glance on the bottom and see you have this double white place that these two white pieces want to be in. So what you want to do is, instead of actually getting it here, we're going to kick this piece out because it's only one. It doesn't have VIP access. You have to have two people to come to this party down here. And what you want to do is you want to kick this guy out and put the two pieces here instead of here. And how you're going to do that is you're going to bring the right side down and look at this full side, which will also match with this color. It'll make this sort of shape. I don't really know what to call it. You can call it whatever you want. And you want to bring this side down and kind of move these white pieces out of the way and have this so it's in line now, so that when you use this finger, and this finger will be right in place now, to just push and put it down in this spot, which also kick this guy out, just like I said. And now you may be realizing we're super close to solving. Everything is like a pair. This is a pair of pieces. This is a pair of pieces. This is all like a big square. This is a pair. This is the only thing not paired with anything. So now what you want to do, it's very easy. All you have to do is now bring this white back up, the first move of the righty move. Then you'll see that you have a simple slot in. So you want this white piece to go in here, and if you already know how to solve the cube, you'll know how to do this. Which is, you can put white on the top if you want. Which is moving this out of the way, bringing this down, putting it in, and bringing it up. You may have learned a different way, where you turn it like this so you're not looking at the white. You move it out of the way, do this and do that, but that will not work. If you do not know how to do this, putting it in, then I'll teach you right now. So what you want to do is, first of all, you'll have this white piece here. It'll be right here after you bring this piece up once. So this will be wanting to go here. This is where we want to get it. But we don't want to break these two pieces bond. If we use some people's way, which is to do this way, while we're putting it in, we're also breaking these two pieces bond that they had. So what you want to do is you want to preserve this bond, and you want to move it out of the way this way. It'll already be here when you're done doing this step, actually, but you want to keep it here. You just want to simply bring this right side up. So now you can see this white piece can simply just slot right into that spot. Bring it down, go one more over in whatever direction you need to. And that's J-Perm for you. So go back and watch it again if you need to. But just keep practicing it over and over, and I'm about to teach you just a great method to practice J-Perm. So first of all, I'm just going to show you what J-Perm will look like after you practice as much as I have, because I love J-Perm, and it's one of the algorithms I've practiced a lot. And that's how fast you can do it when you're really good. It's just kind of like, you don't really have to think when you're that fast. Like, I'm not thinking up, down, that. My fingers just are in the right position. They know what to do. It kind of just flows with me. But that's just what happens after you practice. So practice makes perfect. Practice makes better. You have to practice if you want to get fast. And a great way to practice to get better at this algorithm is actually, if you do the algorithm once, you'll notice that you're still in a, as long as you just tilt your hands very quickly, you're still in a good position to keep on doing J-Perm. So I just like doing it hand on hand. Like, I can just keep doing it for a while. Oh wow, a piece popped out. But yeah, I just like doing it over and over and over again, because that's, I don't know, it's really helpful. So don't just practice J-Perm and do like once every day. That's not really going to help you very much. You have to keep doing it like in one time, like for 5 days. Just do it like 20 times in a row. 1, 2, all the way till you get to 20. And just keep doing it over and over again. It'll keep solving and unsolving itself as long as you start it at a solving rate. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for today. It's been kind of long. Way longer than most Perm introductory videos, I bet. But yeah, I'm just trying to teach you guys effectively and efficiently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, if you wouldn't mind. And yeah, thanks for watching. Every watch is very appreciated at this low amount of subscribers. And yeah, thanks for watching again. Peace out, AlgsMatter. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, before I leave, check out my second channel. It should be like right somewhere on the screen right now. Maybe. But yeah, thank you. See you.